Tonight we're learning first responders were dealing with several emergencies. Tonight, 7 people were shot at a party in Norfolk.
2 people died and 5 others were hurt after someone opened fire on Killam Avenue on Saturday. That same night, first responders received 20 calls for emergencies, and Sporacco has more.
Are they overwhelmed down there with those gunshot victims?
Back-to-back emergency calls led to the need for extra hands Saturday night in Norfolk.
Rather than having those typical 5 incidents in an hour, we responded to 20 incidents. So it was pretty taxing on our system, but we were able to recover relatively quickly.
Norfolk Fire Battalion Chief Stephanie Ramsey says her team called for backup as part of protocol, but this weekend is an example of what her team dealt with this past year.
Our call volume has gone up, and so we are averaging about 5,000 calls more a year.
Be advised, they still don't know where the shooter is. Again, be advised, they still don't know where the shooter is. Use caution.
Norfolk Emergency Management Director Jim Reddick says he works to get 911 calls answered as soon as possible.
That's been a challenge for us for the past couple years because we're short on staffing and have been, and that's something that we continuously try to address.
He says despite the short staffing, his team worked overtime to handle the influx in calls.
Once that first call came in, resources are dispatched. And so while other folks are trying to call and not able to get in because these high visibility incidents will overrun any system, the resources were already dispatched. And so we're thankful that that was the case.
In Norfolk, I'm Ann Sporacco for 13 News Now.
Ramsey says her department has 14 medic units on staff at all times to serve the area. We asked how long it took for medics to arrive on the scene of Killam Avenue, but Ramsey says she could not provide those numbers.